Dr. Roz.
And I'm your man, Kil, back for another episode of Marriage Exposed. Roz, what we got on tap right now?
All right, so here we go. My husband is very controlling. I have a very high sex drive, and I want to have sex every day, period. I don't care if it's intercourse, oral, or whatever. After a long day at a stressful job, an hour and a half commute, dealing with the kids and their homework, all I want after I get those kids in bed is a nice glass of wine and an orgasm. I like her. I like her. But my husband has the sex drive of a turtle. When we first got married, we used to joke about our different sex drives, and it really wasn't a big problem because when he didn't want to do it, I would take care of myself. But now, all of a sudden, he says he doesn't want me playing with my toys anymore and that he should be all I need. And I agree. He should be all I need. But if he doesn't want to give me any, I'm just supposed to starve? I love her. I feel like I've embodied her. I don't think it's fair that he doesn't want to have sex with me, and he's telling me, not asking me, but telling me what I can and can't do with my body. He's always been controlling. If it's not his way, he throws one of his little hissy fits like a little girl until I give in, but I'm not budging this time. I love her. He wants me to throw my toys out. Then he needs to satisfy me. I agree with that. How do you get your husband to stop being so controlling?
So if you don't relate, you embody them.
Yes, I embodied her. I wanted to.
I need some more dudes to write in, because I know it's dudes in our Facebook group. We got a lot of dudes in there.
Yeah, we do have a lot of guys.
I wish y'all would write in. I mean, I talk to my peoples at least 2-3 times a week about marriage problems. Can y'all dudes write in? You probably relate to them too. I don't. You embody them.
Why is I related to her? But I wanted to get her spirit across, because she was like, "This dude is crazy."
Nah, all jokes aside, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the wild part is most times this is happening to men. You know that it's a situation of, oh, I ain't gonna give you none, and you better not be jerking off, watching no porn, doing this or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
At the end of the day, it's like, then you handle your business. You know, it's like a person saying, I don't want to cook dinner for you, but I don't want you going to eat out. Well, that ain't how the game is played. The game don't work like that. So, this is kind of cut and dry, because I'm like, nah. I mean,
you gotta take care of yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be out cheating.
And you know what it is, because
right? Don't you think?
No, I agree. I agree. I was gonna say, we should have started off with like one of those things. Like, we
started off all right.
Kind of like church folk. Y'all may want to turn this up off. What do you call those things? Like
little caveats.
See, that's that wrong Georgia word. I don't even know that. I'm saying a warning. We should have gave a warning for church folk to turn this off.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah, something before talking about this, because a lot of church folk feel like toys are not good, and masturbation is not good, and all those things. So I'm just saying, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I think here's the truth. Once you have an orgasm in your life, it is rude to your body to never let yourself experience that again. It is. It is one of the best feelings ever, right?
Yeah.
It's an amazing feeling. So once you get into a committed relationship and you can't get that feeling, then that's stress. That's gonna bring on a whole lot of issues. And girl, she compromised. She was like, I'll get toys. I'll use toys. He better be glad that she didn't go get Joe and John and Derek and Tony, because once you have an orgasm, it's kind of hard to pull that back, especially when you're married, because you are not supposed to deny your spouse unless you talk about it.
You know what I think is the strangest thing, and it's the strangest phenomenon. I guess we can talk about this since we answered this question in 2 minutes. And just if you didn't get the answer, shorty, you 100% right.
Yeah, keep your
toes. I always tell people, you can't be a Mets and a Yankees fan. You got to pick a squad. New York has 2 teams for everything. So I don't know any New Yorkers who are Giants and Jet fans. I know New Yorkers who are Jet fans. I know New Yorkers who are Giant fans. Meaning you can't play both sides of the fence. It can't. If you don't feel like cooking for me, then don't get mad when I come home with a chicken cheese stick. It's that simple. Yeah. You know, so if you don't want to hit me off, don't get mad when I got to go take care of myself. You need to be happy. I'm willing to just take care of myself, and I'm not out here banging somebody else. Right. So since we've kind of answered that question, shorty, your man just got to, you know, realize the world don't revolve around him, and like you say, he sound like a little girl on his hissy fits or whatever like that. He just got to understand that. What I was gonna say is,
I wonder if there's a health issue with him.
I don't know. But my big thing is, I mean, he may just. She didn't say. I don't think this is the same question of I can't get none. She's just saying I want it every day. Like this is her wine, her orgasm. That's what she wants every day.
That's why I love her. She's like wine and orgasm.
So
in that order.
So at the end of the day, he may be hitting her off twice, 3 times a week. But there's 7 days in a week.
Right,
so
right.
The other 4 days I gotta do me. So this is a different question from I can't get none. It's she just wants it all the time. So I don't know if there's any health issues because he can do it. It's just he don't want to do it every day. The phenomenon that I'm talking about with marriage is that why does it just seem?
Want to please your spouse?
Can I talk about my phenomenon?
Okay.
Why is it that it seems 2 of the same people just never seem to get together? It's always the wife who has a crazy high sex drive, and the husband has sex drive of a turtle, or the husband has sex drive of a, he has high sex drive, and the wife got the. Why can't no? It just seems like you got the anti-social person with the social person. It's always this, and it comes back to my whole thing. You got opposites attract. Yeah. But do opposites stay together and have a wonderful marriage?
Opposites have to work at it.
That's the thing. It's like great. Opposites attract, but do you stay together and have a successful marriage? Because
you have to work at it.
I know there are a rack of guys out here who would be excited by their wife playing with toys and doing stuff like that all the time. He would be happy. But then she ends up with. It seems like you just always end up with the person who is the total opposite of you, because then she ends up with the dude who's like, oh no, I don't like toys. You don't need to be rocking with that. So that's just it's just one of those things that I just never understand, because you're just always in a situation where you can be with some couples and there's always like, yo, I'm so much more compatible with his wife, and he's so much more compatible with my wife, and how those things just play together. And I think it's like you said, opposites have to work harder on things. And I just think with that situation, because you have a lot of men who are in that situation. The wife is like, I don't want you doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm not giving you that. And it's just like, that's not, the game doesn't work like that. And I do think at some point in time, it is a little bit controlling. I won't, sit back and say, that it, I know she's saying, I guess, from other things. I mean, it's controlling. It's control. It is. You're right. It is controlling. It is controlling, because it's like,
he wants her to neglect herself.
Right.
He does not have the right to tell her to neglect herself.
And I think the thing is, and I mean, I think we've been through this enough, and I know you long enough to know that you will say that's even if this was a man right now. But there are a lot of women who are out there who believe I do have the right to tell him he can't do what he does.
Not if you ain't putting out, you don't. Yeah. Now, if you putting out and then he still got this crazy, ridiculous, I got to watch porn, I love you long time crap going on.
Too loud. Yo, please stop. Stop.
Listen,
Ever since we started these videos, you're trying to be a little more hip, and it's not working for you, B. Stop it. Ever since you started acting about Brother Ali and Brand Nubians, it's not. Stop.
It is working for me, and I think our marriage exposed people will love the fact that I am getting worked up.
Okay.
What was I saying?
You talking about if she was giving it to him.
Yeah, so she is giving it up, and he's still like, that's a problem. Like, I could see that being an issue.
That's a problem.
No, but
it is. Because people know. Because people know. Because some people, this a whole nother topic, and I'm not really even diving into that with my church audience just yet. But you have a rack of people who growing up, you have a rack of people, I don't even know how to voice this right. You have a rack of people who jerk off because they can't get it. Okay? Then you have a rack of dudes who jerk off just because they like coming all the time. You know what I mean? So, and it can be the same.
Definitely gone to another level.
And it can be the same thing with a chick who likes toys. Even though you just got your rocks off, you may just be like, I'm in the mood for something. He downstairs watching the game. I'm gonna take care of myself real quick. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just you. That's how you get down. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's like somebody telling me I can only watch a certain amount of basketball. You know, because anything over this amount, that's not good. Or you can only watch a certain amount of television. That's something you tell a child. Like, okay, Naomi, you can only watch 3 hours of TV because you need to go study, or you need to go do this, X, Y, and Z. But to tell me that I can only have a certain amount of jerk-offs in a week, like, what is that? You know, I don't understand that. Again, I'm just lost on that, and that's a topic we'll deal with for another time when I feel like having church folk email me and talk about me. I'm not in the mood for that right now.
MarriageExposed is going to
I got too much on my plate, you know.
Another level.
So, yeah. So I don't even think there's anything wrong with that. I think it just has to be a respect factor. After a while, people's sex drives and things like that, I feel like we're constantly trying to change each other. Your sex drive is too high, and that's bad for our marriage. Or no, your sex drive is too low, and that's bad for our marriage. We have to respect where people are.
Yeah.
We have to respect that if you have a high sex drive, you got a high sex drive. And I'm going to try to do everything I can to keep up with you. If I can't keep up, do what you got to do. Keep it about us, and we good. You got a low sex drive, I'm going to try to...
Cool.
Right, but I'm just saying where society has put us is that's wrong. You know, that's wrong, you know. Yeah. And now we just blame each other all the time. It's you're the problem with the marriage. And one person, I heard this once, and it made perfect sense to me. It takes two people to have bad sex. And you know from all the couple counseling we do, it's always a finger being pointed. It's his fault. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's both of y'all's fault.
Both, yeah.
You know, we've got to get to a point where we can respect each other. And this goes for all the questions we've been getting, whether it be about I'm a social media person, he doesn't want me to be that way. Look, y'all married. Here's the question. Are you divorcing this chick because she on Facebook all day? Then no. Then shut up and learn to deal with it.
Shut up.
Learn to deal with it. Learn how to compromise about it. That's where I'm always at with folks. Shut up, man.
Shut up.
And y'all know that ain't really what I really want to say, but I know Roz will knock me out if I say what I really want to say.
Will.
So it's just like, you know, that's my question. Are you going to get a divorce because his sex drive is low? No. Well, then make it work. Are you going to get a divorce because his sex drive high? No. Then make it work. Let's stop playing all these little games and everything and figure out how to make it work. That's the moral to the story. And that's why I always tell folks. Are you leaving them? Then shut up. Stop crying.
Shut up.
Stop crying.
I like it.
That's your new catchphrase. Stop crying.
I don't think I've ever told anyone to shut up before.
Wow.
I haven't.
I've told people so many other things and shut up. That's easy for me. But that's really the moral. You know, is this something that you're willing to divorce somebody over? Is this something you're willing to break up your family about? If not, work through it. Stop pointing the finger at each other and this is her fault, this is his fault, and figure out a way. So money, figure out a way that you can either want it a little bit more, hit her off a little bit more. She said, yo, I'll take whatever. Just oral sex. She just want to come. So it don't mean you gotta, like, okay, now I gotta take a shower. Now I gotta do, you know, it's funny, you get married, now taking a shower just to have sex becomes like the biggest chore in the world. Like, oh, I gotta take a shower. God, I got to walk. Like, you done asked somebody.
But when you dating,
right, but I'm just saying, it's like, it's like that. Like, oh, I gotta take a shower. I don't even feel like taking no shower.
I have on lotion. Yeah, I have on lotion.
Like the smallest things just become the huge, the biggest, you know, obstacles when we get married. And it just comes down to folk being lazy, you know. But it's like, I gotta take a shower. This is what's stopping you and your spouse from having sex. It's bad, y'all. So money, yo, if you don't want to hit shorty off, let her play with her toys. You need to come and watch. Maybe you'll enjoy yourself. Find out you like watching. So, you know.
Got a whole nother level today.
It is what it is. Too many folk don't know what turn them on. Maybe you need to try some things and you may be shocked. You may be, you asking to throw out them toys one day. You watch, you may come back next week with be a package in the mail for it. So don't sleep on things, you know, you don't know about. You know, people always want to say, I don't do that. Never tried it. You better try something. I used to not eat cheesecake. Can you believe that? No, I did.
I know, but I wasn't ready for that.
I did. There was a point in time people were like, "You want some cheesecake?" I'm like, "That sounds nasty. Is cheese in it? Who wants a cake with cheese?" And then I was at my homegirl Sam's birthday party. She had strawberry cheesecake, and I was like, "Yo, this is the best thing in the fucking world." Like, how long have I not been eating cheesecake? Like, I've deprived myself for 22 years, and it's like my favorite dessert now. So stop fronting on stuff that y'all don't know nothing about, because you may find out you love it. So try some cheesecake. What Puff say? Go to Junior's. Walk to Junior's and get me some cheesecake. You know, so.
But word up though, Junior's does have some good cheesecake.
It's alright. It was better back in the day. When I was growing up visiting Brooklyn with my peoples, it was better than what it is right now. But neither here nor there. You know, try something new. There you go. Marriage Exposed. I'm your man, Kil. Don't send us no emails. How Pastor Jenkins said, our pastor would sometimes slip to say the N-word. He just be like, don't send me no emails. Don't blow up my inbox with no crap about it. I'm sorry it slipped. It is what it is. So,
I'm Dr. Roz.
And I'm Kil. Keep it live. Marriage Exposed.